Hello, welcome to a Lego review. My mom just came back from Denmark and she got me this. And a bunch of keychains. So let's quickly, let's see what keychains. Actually, I'll do a separate keychain video, but there was 5 keychains, 2 Ninjago keychains, 2 Star Wars keychains, and 1 Lego City keychain. And of course, I'll also quickly go through the catalog book that she got from there. And because of the amount she bought, she also got this Spider-Man set, which I will also go through. There's also 2 other Lego reviews I'm going to be doing that I got myself. The Electro and Winter Soldier minifigure. So I'll be going through those as well. She did also get me the extra battery box mentioned that you'll see in the back of this box. It's a little battery box and the motor to make it move. So here's the front of the box. Expert, it says up there, even though it says 16 plus. So yeah, this is cool. I actually asked her just to get me. I wasn't like greedy. I was like, oh, just get me one little keychain that hopefully will say made the Denmark flag or Denmark on it. But she came back with this, and I was like, damn it, should have asked her to get me to the detective office. But dude, this is still cool, you know, I'm still thankful for this. But you know, if I knew ahead, I would have gotten that as well. But this one's more expensive than the detective office, so it's still a win for me. Yes, I do really want the detective office though. Not this month, I can't afford this month. Unless maybe if you guys could have more people watching me, then I can afford it and we do more reviews. And actually, if I can make this my full-time job, then I can just do more reviews and not, you know, work anymore. Well, I mean, you know, I still work. I gotta film and do all this, but not like sit in the office work, because you know, who likes that really? Because yeah, remember, I do have a full-time job and I'm doing this as well. It's a hobby / something I really want to do. And if I can have enough people watching YouTube, I can focus on doing animation. That's, you know, something I want to keep doing somehow. But because of the work, I did recently put out a short animation of SH Figuarts 3 versus Predator. So you can check that out. It's not great, but it's a bit of fun. So yeah, Mom also bought the 8883 and 88000 to go with it. Those just came in little plastic bags, nothing too special. Look at them. So yeah, big box. And now I'll just show one more side of this. You just close the box, so sideways. Yeah, I have to move the camera way back, way back. There you go. That's pretty cool. So you get a lot of figures in. You got this guy, this kid, some pretzel, this guy, flowers. She's gonna be like, no, I don't like them. You'll be like, oh. And be like, ice cream, please. You'll be like, no, you don't want that. Oh. And then they'll be like, haha, I stole this ice cream. And it's like, here, have a balloon, mum and dad. And like, we don't like balloons. Oh no, whoops, another go. And dad, who could still be her mom, you. But like, we don't like balloons. And you'll be like, oh. So, box out the way, so of course inside you do have the instruction book. I'm going to move this bit back forward now. Very thick instruction book. So this is all the way from Denmark. All the keychains are also completely made in Denmark. The Spider-Man little poly bag is completely made in Europe and stuff. So none of them are made in China. This says some components are made in China, but most of it's not. So this is 10247 Ferris wheel creator. So yeah. So just quick look at the first page. You got these boxes and these figures from bag 1. And I'm gonna just quickly go all the way to the end pages. You got a parts guide, of course. Right. Oops. There. And another page of parts guide. So. And just at the end it shows you how to insert the motor. There's also rubber bands in one of the other pages to hold the thing in place if you don't want it to be spinning around. And the other one to go with it is set 10244, a much smaller set, but it's like a carnival ride that goes along with this. So that's pretty cool. Because and another thing, if I knew Mum was going to get this, I would have given her my Lego VIP card. And that is with me. I got it from the UK, but I still have it with me. She got another VIP card. It just means that the points had to be distributed. Damn it. So inside we have a lot of bags. This is a pretty big set, and this is still during the time you know, I mean, I do have the Death Star set, but that was before they did all these numbered bags. So we got 1 big, 2, get all the big bags, 3, okay, 3 big bags, 1 just plate bags, so for that, and lots of medium bags, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 medium bags. Oh, another big bag. Oh, oops. Just fell over. Let's go with it. And I got another medium bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 small bags. Wowee. Look, I'm not going to bother doing a building showcase for this video. I will do a showcase video, but not a building one, because honestly that takes a lot of fun out the building Lego, and this is going to take forever to do that showcase thing. And there's other channels that do it way better than me, and I don't really get that many views from doing this. Now, of course, if the feedback is that many people do actually want to see a showcase video, then yes, I will do that. But as far as I can see from the view count on YouTube, not many people actually want to see that, so I'm gonna skip that this time. So yeah, after the jump cut, it'll be fully built. First, let's take a look at the minifigures. The set is built right next to me, and let me tell you, it's super big. So yeah, first we have this woman right here wearing a sort of pink top. Pretty decent print. She's actually more unique than I figured she would be. She's got a little mole there, and she's got a happy face on one side. She actually has a slightly annoyed face on the other side, like someone farted next to her or dropped ice cream on her or something. And the annoyed face, there's little winkles going on, and also still that little mole under her lip. So that's kind of cool. Like, she has a little bit of uniqueness to her that makes her really stand out. Something that all the theme, like the superhero stuff, doesn't seem to have. We have another woman here. She's the ice cream sales lady, holding ice cream. And now defying gravity, she's also got like this thing that they cleverly used this hand as ice cream scoop. She does not have a second face, so here's the back, just the design of her shirt. And on the front here she has like silver glasses, and a shirt clearly labeled as a salesperson, so she's clearly a salesperson. And that's all for the women. We do have kids, of course, kid girls, but let's go through all the adults first. Here we have pretty much a guy that we've seen quite a few times before, just a Hawaiian shirt and silver sunglasses because he thinks he's cool, but you know, he was the one that farted in the right next to that girl, so she's like, ugh. I have another guy, oh actually no, whoops, another woman here. Oopsies. Single face again, and no back print whatsoever, so this is like the budget figure of the set. And her face is very standard. I've seen the body before, I've seen the face before, nothing special about her. I mean, she's decent, but you know, just a bit simple. We have the ticket salesman. Also looks like he should be on a train or something with that clock, seriously. Did they just run out of new designs and just put the old one in there? Because he doesn't seem like he's from this era, unless the Ferris wheel is also not from this era. So he's from way ago. Either he does have white hair, so he's stuck in the past because he's like a really old man. We have one kid here who's like, I don't like pretzels. I want fries or chips. He's happy on this side, so he's got this giant pretzel. Come on, kid, many kids don't have anything to eat. There's a giant pretzel for you. We have another kid here, no second face, but he's quite happy because he's got an ice cream. He's also dressed like a dog, so there you go. We have this guy here wearing a hoodie. It's very standard face, very standard look, wearing a hoodie. And we have this little girl. She's about to buy a ticket or some ice cream. She's got a little dolphin shirt, which is adorable. Oh, like, sorry, we ran out of ice cream. I will kill myself now. The back print's pretty decent. This reminds me of Marge Simpson's dress. Like if they altered it, the back to fit a little girl. And finally we have this, this little girl here, no back face, no freckles, ginger girl of course, because she's got freckles, wearing a ginger dress. And yeah, she has a balloon there, which somewhat looks like a balloon. I remember Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2, I always click the balloons and pop them. But yeah, hey, you're too young for a top like that. Cover your back more. You lols. Oh, so that's all the figures. We've got 2 little girls, 2 little boys, and 3 women and 3 guys. So 10 minifigures. So that's pretty good. So I'm gonna have to get them out of the way for now because like I said, the Ferris wheel is pretty big, and the first good thing I'll say about it is that the base is very secure. So I'm not sure if this is not gonna fit in the frame. I'm gonna have to film it bit by bit, show you guys a smaller like close up first. Let's see. How do I pick this up without completely smashing it? Right. Now I pick it up. No. I'm knocking the flowers over. Just if I can get my hand underneath it. You see, all these plates plugged together to make a giant plate, but all the plates are also connected together via some Technic grids. So, phew, whoops, too big. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom right far back, and it's still not in frame. Back even more. There we go. In terms of just taking up space, this is the biggest Lego set I have. And, thanks, Mom. Even the Death Star, is more complex, but it's, you know, it's sort of tighter packed together. So you got all this going on. I have attached the motor and battery pack to this, so I don't need to do it myself. But this is the whole front, and when it is attached to the motor, you can still spin this. The way this works is the motor obviously moves the gears and stuff, makes the thing spin. There are 2 wheels here on the side, which I'll show in a sec. Basically, these 2 wheels have tires on them, so this is actually a really clever thing for them to do. Because the tires, and there's a rubber band there pushing the tires up against this, the white rail there that sort of moves this. And the clever thing is, by doing this, the tires are tight enough to move this wheel, but because it's not, this wheel isn't completely connected by a gear, I can, you know, slide the plastic along the rubber tires. So if you're moving it on your manually by hand, then you're kind of okay. You can stop these carriages in the right place. But if you do the motor thing, the motorway, you have to. If you can't, it's not quite that easy to time it right just to switch it off when one of these carriages are at the drop-off point. So once you switch it off, you just push it a little bit, and you know it will be stopping at the right position. Of course, there are concerns of you know, the rubber bands obviously deteriorating over time, but hey, the rubber bands, you can easily get rubber bands all over the place, so don't be too worried about that. But anyway, we're gonna zoom in now. Literally just pick up the camera, so we can look at the close-up of this thing. So right here we do have an ice cream stand where the ice cream lady is selling, well, ice cream, and God knows what else behind the counter. Illegal drugs maybe. So this thing actually pops off quite easily. There's a little bit of flour there to hold it in, like stop it from spinning around, but you can see it's pretty much just pegged down there. So easy removal. Oh. So there's an extra handlebar there so you can plug in another ice cream if you don't want your minifigures to be holding that many ice creams. And there's this little door there, which I'm just gonna, come on, open up, there we go. Okay, so I put some extra transparent studs, like spare studs in there, because, you know, sometimes you have ice lollies as well, and it, you know, it fits in there. So a bunch of studs I've stuck in there. There's a little ice cream plate there, no stickers, okay. So that's a printed element right there. It says ice cream. So I'm gonna stick her back here because that's where she belongs. There we go. Oops, she's throwing ice cream on herself. So there. So you got that. On the other side, you have a bench, which is nothing stopping this from coming down now. So that's slightly annoying. Just underneath there. Oh. And she put a little triangle sort of Technic round bit to simulate the spinning entrance. So that's kind of cool. That one of these trees on each side, which I think actually was really nice. You know, I remember in the past, you know, you have just a giant chunk of plastic. It's like, here's a tree, plonk. Whereas here you have to build this yourself. And I was dreading this a little bit because to build the flowers, all these, it plugged these flowers individually one by one, and it was sort of a weird tightish fit. And the plant, the stem part is very soft and rubbery, which makes it really annoying. Fortunately, the pieces that go in here for the trees are slightly different shape and they're made out of hard plastic, so it's actually quite easy to plug all these flowers into the tree pieces. So that's good. Up here we have this like sort of multicolored ticket stand. You're supposed to just be able to lift this lid up. See, there's got these two bars in there where it plugs into these four pillars, but doesn't. You see there, it doesn't come off too easily. But that's okay, I guess. There's one chair here, and it's actually plugged onto a single stud, so you can rotate it. And it's a little computer screen there for the tickets. I do like the little multicolored thing there going on. That's kind of cool. Something the Joker would like. Oh no. Plug this back in. On the back on both sides there's a bunch of flowers just down on the side. And if I just go back to the front here, we can take a... Actually no, let's go to the side of this wheel. I'm going to spin this around. Yeah, that'll do. Actually no, that won't do. Spin it on an angle. That's much better. Okay, so I'll take a look at the green one. They are all the same, these carriages. Okay, so basically these doors open. You can fit two people in there if they're sitting face to face with each other. And you can see that these here just kind of plugged in Technic pieces, so you can get them out easily. There's green, there's yellow, and there's purple. And all of them are very secure. You sit the minifigures there, you don't have to worry about them falling over, and this whole Technic bar thing pretty much holds it in place very solid, nice and solid. It's really good. There's a bunch of flowers down there. And you can see the motor, the battery box right there. And the battery box, basically, if you don't want the battery box, if you don't have the battery box, there's a green piece that just goes there and sort of fills in the gap. So we're just going to look all the way back. I'll put those two green pieces back, just to keep it there. Okay, so the motor, so basically once you remove those two pieces, you just plug the battery box in there. And the motor here just sort of plugs into the gear mechanism. So I'm just going to pull the motor out carefully. Oops, did I pull too much? Yeah. And you see here, this handle, this is where you control it manually. So, which is actually probably more fun doing it this way in terms of just getting the speed accurate. Okay, so you can do that. Or, like you saw before, just get this motor. Oh, get in there. There are two Technic parts there to hold it in place. So now that's plugged in. And there are batteries in here already. 6 AAA batteries go in this battery box. Okay, this is the same battery box as the ones you get in the modern trains. So there's actually a switch on it to change the current, so it goes in a different direction. And you see here, this is moving pretty fast. In fact, it's a bit too fast for my liking. I mean, it's cool, like it can move, but I wish it would move a bit slower. Maybe if you can customize this, change a few of the gears and then move a bit slower, and that'll probably fit better. So like I said, look, I stopped it there. I'm going to try and get it in time. Okay, oh, managed to get it in there, but like I said, if I fail, you just manually push it and out. And you can look closer at the ramps right there. There's another handlebar down here, right there. Basically what that does is just like realistic, just like real Ferris wheels, when the thing stops, this thing moves the ramp up like that, so the minifigures can exit, get on and get off. So that's how they get on and get off, and of course, but the thing can't move like this, it'll get stuck. Okay, so it needs to go, time to start, and then it'll move again, and you can move it again. And looking back here, you also have these ladders there, sort of holding it right there. So yeah, that's the giant Ferris wheel. Now, this is the cool thing about this is it's sort of to scale. Like this, if you were the size of a Lego minifigure, this is how big a Ferris wheel would be. It's not like usual Lego sets where everything is sort of a miniature version. This would really fit in line with all the big creator houses, you know, the really complex expert houses that Lego has been releasing, a few like 1,000, 2,000 Hong Kong dollar ones. So that's, you know, it's cool. So I'm just gonna stick these people there. And, you know, he's buying ice cream, so lesbian couple there, and the old guy and take a booth. He's like, hey, why aren't these kids getting on the ride? I'm like, screw you. And he's like, whoa, these lesbians are hot, but they don't like me. And this is their surrogate daughter. And this girl's like, I want to get on the ride. He's like, no, no girls allowed. I want boys only. And he's like, why? I don't know. And then, you know, this guy's like, hey kid, want a pretzel? I've only got one. Damn it. So yeah, very cool set indeed. Now obviously, if you have more minifigures, you can see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I think, whoops, 1, 2, 3, 12 carriages on this wheel, and you can fit 2 people on each of them, so you can have 24 people riding this at most. So you have any of like the villager packs or town packs, or you know, just minifigure packs in general, you can fit them in there. And actually, maybe I should take some photos of those bootleg zombie figures to go around. That'd be kind of cool. So yeah, well, stay tuned after the review in this video. I think. Actually, no, I'll make a separate video. I'll make a showcase video. It's not me building this set, but I'll put the light-up blocks lights all over it, and you know, make it all fancy and snazzy and stuff. But this is it for the review. Overall, the whole thing is pretty solid. Even if I look over here, you got these 4 bars there. The whole thing is very solid. They've got all these Technic pieces holding it together. There's not a lot of stuff. There's not a lot of like actual things happening in this set. However, there's lots of little nice details all over the place, and I think this is supposed to go with that other carnival ride set that was released a bit before this. And putting them together, you have a really nice little mini carny thing going on. The minifigures are nice. There's a lot of them. There's more minifigures than I expect this to have. I mean, it is a big looking set, so it should have all these figures, so Lego didn't cheap out on that. The carriages are nice. The whole thing's solid. I like these little transparent pieces that they put on here to make it look like it's light up. Even if you don't have any lights on it, I'm going to try and add some light on it for the showcase video, but you know, we'll see how that goes. And you can either play with this manually or with the battery box, motor box, and that's a really cool idea. That's good. And yeah, the whole thing just feels right. The right scale, just solid enough, and enough figures and everything. One thing I guess to nitpick with is maybe just a little bit more green on the front there, just a little bit more walking space for the figure. And yes, finally, the building process was really fun. I built this all in one go in one night. I just didn't want to stop building it, even though I got really tired, you know, leaning forward on the table. My back was like, killing me. I was like, come on, lean back and rest. But like, no, must finish building this because it was so much fun to build. I was just anticipating like, oh, look, I've got this barb now and I can finally maybe see the wheel. And yeah, this is... This wasn't... I don't collect that many city sets. This wasn't something I was going to get on my own. But once I've played with it, I built it, I really like it. So if this is something that you're thinking about, definitely get it. I know some aftermarket sellers are trying to push the price up, so trying to get it before, you know, they manage to do that. If I knew my mom was gonna, you know, get me a big box of Lego from Denmark, I would have said, hey, can you get me the detective agency? But she got me this, and I'm happy. This is a very enjoyable set. Yeah, cool. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and take care and have a nice day. Bye bye.